Yo, what's good, guys? How are we doing? Are we good? We're great? We're brilliant? We're excellent? How's champs? How's champs going? Are we all sweating? Are we all sweating in July? Because everyone who I'm playing is, but you know, we move, we keep going, we keep playing, we keep doing it, you know, keep putting the grind in, keep building the team. I hope you're all doing well anyway. You're all doing well. And on a serious note, I hope you're having a chill July on Foot Champs and you're trying to enjoy yourself and have some fun. That's what we're trying to do. We're not sweating anymore. We're having some fun, trying to score some nice goals and keeping ourselves mentally relaxed, you know, taking away that stress of Foot Champs that you have all year and having some fun with it. So with that in mind, I've got for you today all of my formations that I use in game. I've got my main formation that I use, my 4-2-3-1 that I'm going to share with you. I have then got my 4-4-2 that I use to get back into games if I go like 1-2-0 down and I really need to get a goal, or it's like 15-20 minutes left and I'm really struggling to create any attacking opportunities. I'll switch to that and it's kind of my full send 4-4-2 all out attack, you know, balls to the wall, full send, get back into a game tactic, which has worked really well for me in the past. And we have also got my last 10-15 minute sweat it out, grind the win out formation as well, which is the 4-2-3-1-2, which I'll go through with you as well. Before we get into it, guys, as always, check me out on twitch.tv/CR16. We are live 6 days a week. I go through everything on there with you as well. I do team reviews, talk to you about formations. I try and share with you how to improve, all that good stuff, Foot Champs as well. And also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as well, and help us keep growing this channel. Right, let's get into it. So this is the team. This is our road to glory, pretty much end game now. We've got an amazing team. I get a lot of questions saying, how have you got such a strong team on a road to glory? It has been basically from grinding from day one. Squad battles early on to get the packs, Division 1, Rank 1 rivals on a weekly basis, plenty of elite finishes throughout the year, Elite 3, Elite 2, Elite 1 and so on, and also grinding the SBCs, doing all that, and that's what's helped to do this. You know, in terms of tradable players, there's only Ronaldo now, R9, that's actually tradable in this squad, I believe. Yep, that's correct. Everything else is untradeable. I've had a bit of good pack luck on team of the year, a bit of good pack luck on team of the season, which has helped us along the way, but that is the team and that's how we're looking. Let's get into the tactics. One thing I always say to bear in mind as well, on your starting tactic, make sure you put drop back, say 3 width, 3 depth, balance 5-5, corners 1, free kicks 2, just because in case you end up making a sub or your opponent does something and your team doesn't go into the formation straight away, you've got a tactic that you know you don't have to worry about it. If you're playing in it for like 5-10 minutes, you'll be fine until it does change for you. Right, into the 4-2-3-1. This is the tactic I use pretty much for 80 minutes of every game, sometimes even the full 90 minutes depending on how it's going, and it's worked really well for me over the past kind of month or so. Very good tactic. We have defensive style balanced, we have width 5, and we have depth 6. Depth 6 because for people who watch my streams and have watched my tutorial videos, you know we like to win the ball back early. I like to defend with a higher line. I like to get the ball back early and really counteract the people that are playing drop back and get on the front foot before they manage to get into the drop back position and all the players back. And having 6 depth allows me to do that. If you are uncomfortable with this, having a high line and trying to win the ball back early, and you would much rather prefer to kind of sit a little bit and be a bit more cautious, you're more than welcome to go to 4 depth. That will be absolutely fine as well. I have done that in the past, it works really well, but the way I play in my play style, I like to have a high line, I like 6 depth. Offensive style balance, width 5, plays in box 5, corners 1. As I always tell you, corners are very weak this year. You pretty much do a short corner or you go for an A post or try and get a bit lucky. The last thing you want to do is get countered on a corner, so putting 1 means you've always got defensive players there to cover you on the break and the counter in case you do lose the ball on a corner. And also free kicks too. Again, very similar free kicks. You either play it short or you shoot. So again there, you know, not as cautious as corners, but we've got 2 there. So we know if we do, you know, lose the ball on a free kick, we are covered there and we're not going to get any issues with the opponent breaking on us. That's how I set up in game with my team. If anyone wants to know, that's how it is. If you want to pause it and have a look, you can do. You're more than welcome to. But we'll get into the instructions. It's all about the tactics. We're just going to get through this, blast through it, get you the tactics. Let you set them all up and get into your games as quickly as possible, and hopefully they work well for you. Nothing too special here, really. I've stripped back my 4-2-3-1 a lot recently, especially with the number of patches that have come out. I felt that really stripping it back has worked well and give me more control over kind of what I'm doing with my players, and using the left button and right button to instruct runs towards me and away from me is probably one of the best ways to play in this game at the moment. My striker, which is R9, we have on balanced width, mixed attack, no interceptions, and basic defense support. We have Ribery, who's now my cam. Again, there's nothing here. It's all default, basic defense support, balanced crossing runs, stitch position, and no interceptions. On my cams, we do change it slightly. On my RAM. So the lamp and the RAM, which is Neymar and Dembele in this situation, we have basic defense support, get into the box for cross, stitch position, and no interceptions. That is both lamp and RAM, both exactly the same. Nice and simple. You know, get into the box there for, you know, the sweats and for the support with the strikers and the cam. For the two CDMs, both exactly the same here as well. Balanced defense, stay back while attacking on both of them, no interceptions and cover center. I like to play with my CDMs a lot. Again, you know, if you watch me live on stream, you see that I use my CDMs in a lot of my play. So I build up for them with my attacks. So I like to stay back attacking. So when I do bring them into the attacking positions and they do get forward and support the cams and the striker, I know that they will get back and support the defenders straight away, which is why I have it like this, set like this. And as always, as everybody does, we have stay back while attacking on the fullbacks. Both fullbacks stay back while attacking. I always say this, when you need your fullbacks to attack, do the D-pad instruction. I think it's up and left, if I remember rightly. To put attacking fullbacks on. So you basically put it on, it instructs your fullbacks to get forward. You can use them then in the game when you need to, just if you need that extra width, you need that overlapping runs, and then you can turn it off and you can go straight back to the stable attacking. Defenders, nothing, we'll leave that as it is, and the goalkeeper, balance. That is the 4-2-3-1, guys. Like I said, very, very simple, very basic, very stripped back, but it's working really well for me. Give it a go, guys, let me know what you think. On to the 4-4-2. This is my ultra attacking, get back into games. I need goals. I'm struggling. My opponent's got an early lead, or they've gone 2-0 up, and I'm getting to like half time, 60 minutes in, I'm getting nothing. I really need to go all out. I need to get back into the game. This is a tactic for you. I cannot remember the amount of times that I have been 2-0 down, 3-0 down. I've stuck this tactic on, and then also, you know, put on constant pressure on the D-pad instructions as well. Team press on the D-pad as well to go along with the constant pressure here. And I have come back into games. I've gone 2-0 down. I've come back and won 3-2. I've been 3-0 down, come 3-3, and then gone back to me 4-2-3-1 and won 4-3 in extra time. Honestly, this formation is great. Obviously, it's going to be very, very risky. It's a very risky formation. You know, you are going to be open to counters and your opponent attacking, but we're looking for the shock, the impact of full pressure, high line, all out attack, pressing your opponent back and hoping that they struggle to handle it. And a lot of the time it does really work really well. Let's get into the details. So defensive style, constant pressure, width 5, depth 10, again, full high line, everyone up, full pressure, win the ball back as quickly as possible and attack. Offensive style, fast build up. We want to get forward fast. We want to attack them. We want to catch them out, and we want to, you know, get on goal score opportunities as quickly as possible. Width, we have that on 7 here. Just because it's a 4-4-2, we want to spread our opponent out and create the gaps in the middle to score goals. With having the width at 7 and spreading the opponent out, that's going to create the gaps in the middle. So we have players on box 10, meaning that we're going to get every player we can into the box and make the most of them gaps that having that width is going to create, and as well attacking your opponent early, having that constant pressure, winning it back, and getting your opponent on the back foot. You know, you're trying to make him make rash decisions, and this is the formation that does that. Again, the same with corners and free kicks. I spoke about that. It's no different in this formation. We don't want to get counted on them, so we'll leave that on 1 and 2. Let's get into the instructions. There's me set up for you to have a quick look. Instructions, here we go. Both strikers, full send, stay forward, balance width, getting behind, and no interceptions. You know, we want as much damage as possible for them, and we don't want them getting back. We want to stay forward and getting behind as well. We want to push his team back as far as possible to create the gaps in the middle for the CMs and the left midfield and right midfield to get into. The left midfield and the right midfield, we have stay forward, cut inside, balance support, getting to the box across, and normal interceptions. That is the same for both the left midfield and the right midfield. We use the cut inside to create the overlaps. Obviously, we've got Ribery and Ronaldo on stay forward and getting behind. So we want Neymar and Dembele to come in, slot in behind there, and narrow it a little bit from when you're attacking wide to create more pressure and more overload in the box with your attacking players. Both CMs, we have stable attacking, again for similar reasons to the 4-2-3-1. I manually bring these players into the play. Also, having stable attacking gives that little bit of extra protection with it obviously in such an offensive formation and high risk as well for getting back into games. Balance crossing runs, normal interceptions, stick to position and cover centre. We don't want them going wide, we want them to stay in the centre. We've got our left midfield and right midfield to do that, and our left back and right back. And again, on the left back and the right back, we have stable attacking, normal interceptions and mixed attack. We don't want to get caught out there, especially with the full send formation that we're using in the high line. We need them to stay back and keep in line with our centre backs, which are stable attacking, normal interceptions, and the goalkeeper is balance. But yeah, guys, this formation is unbelievable for getting back into games. I urge a little bit of caution. It is high risk. It's like a big red warning. This is a high risk formation. Only use this when you really need to go all out to get back into a game, and you feel like unless you attack, unless you do something differently, you're not getting back into it. And I really do believe that this will get you potentially maybe what may have been 1 or 2 losses turned into wins. I really do. Give it a go, guys. Let me know what you think. On to the ultra defensive formation, which is, just to show you before we get into the details, the 4-2-3-1-2. The variation of the 4-2-3-1. With obviously you've got the 2 CDMs, you've got the cam, but you have the left midfield and the right midfield for extra support as well. The tactics are drop back. Yes, it is drop back. We do use it on this formation. This is where the game is very, very close, and it's last 10-15 minutes, and I really don't want to lose a game. I'm maybe 1-0 up. It's maybe 2-1, 1 goal between us. My opponent's very dangerous on the attack, on the break. He's also gone full send as well, and I really want to see the game out. We have drop back defensive style with free and depth 2. Again, we don't want to get caught out here. Last 10-15 minutes, we want to see it out. The last thing we want to do is get caught on the break. Offensive style possession. This is great for keeping the ball. You get more support, people coming towards you, as it says there, rather than going in forward runs. It allows you to keep the ball, shorter passes, more options. But as it says, it'll take longer to build up, so be careful. Build up slowly, keep the ball. And that's obviously the whole goal here, is to see the game out in the last 15 minutes and keep the ball. And having possession tactic works really well for that. And you will see it in game as well. It's very underused, Switching this on really does create more passing options and allow you to keep the ball when your opponent's on the full press, especially in the last 10-15 minutes. Width, we have that on 10. Because we have the left midfield and the right midfield, having the width on 10 allows you to switch the ball. So if your opponent's on full press, one of the best ways to get out of someone in a full press and constant pressure is switching the ball. And having the width on 10 allows you to literally get the ball, ping it from the left side to the right side, or the right side to the left side, and get out of that trouble and keep the ball and break as well. And it's really, really good for getting out of defence. When you're doing win the ball back, you can play it straight down the wing because you've got that width there and hold the ball, create a chance. And as well, I also score a lot using this tactic in the last 15-20 minutes if I really need to. Having this width really just allows you to create some good opportunities on the counter and work it down the wings and come back inside and score. Players in the box free, nothing too risky here. We still want a little bit of support, but we don't want everybody getting forward, getting into the box. Corners 1 and free kicks 1. We want total no risk here, no risk at all when we've got a corner free kick. We want everybody back. We just want to keep the ball and see out the game. That's the setup for you to quickly see before we move on to the instructions. Here's the instructions. Okay, so on the striker, we have stay central, getting behind, no intersections, and stay forward. This is because we need the outlet, even though it's a defensive formation, the formation we're going to use to see out the game. You still need that attacking outlet. If you need to lever it forward, you need to panic clear it, you're going to have that striker there. You can just hold down X and clear it to that striker. And also, it's still a threat. It's still a threat, and you're still going to get the goal score opportunities, especially if your opponent is pressing hard. Ribery, which is my cam, on this occasion, come back on defence. So he comes back, supports the defenders, creates that brick wall for you to see out the game. Balance crossing runs, stick to position, and normal interceptions. The left midfield and the right midfield. Let's get into it. Both exactly the same. Both exactly the same as you can see there. We have come back on defence. We want that extra support for the fullbacks, for the opponent pressing us on the wide side, trying to score the sweat goals. He's going to support the left back and the right back and create that extra barrier for you. We have stay wide, so go in line with the 10 width for the as it says chance creation. This is giving us the opportunity to create chances with the width and clear the ball if we need to, and switch the play with them staying wide and hugging the sidelines. Balance support, balance crossing runs, and normal interceptions. Onto the CDMs, very similar to the 4-2-3-1 standard formation. Balanced defence, stable attacking, you know, we want that support, we want to see the game out. Normal interceptions and cover centres, so they'll stay there. You know, you don't want them going out wide, you want them to stay in front of their defenders, create that extra support and that extra brick wall, along with your left midfielder and your right midfielder doing exactly the same for the fullbacks. Onto the fullbacks, as always, stable attacking on both fullbacks, normal interceptions and mixed attack. Centre backs, we don't touch them, standard, and goalkeeper, we've got comfort crosses and sweeper keeper. I didn't actually know I had that, to be fair. I thought it would balance, but you know, it works for me, so that's what I've got. You're more than welcome to put balance, but I mean, I've got comfort crossing and sweeper keeper. I didn't even know I had it, but there we go, that's what I've got. Either or will be absolutely fine, but I'm going to leave that because it's been working well for me. And that is my tactics, guys. That is all my tactics. You have got my main tactic, which is my 4-2-3-1, which I showed you at the beginning, which we use for most games generally throughout. You have got my 4-4-2 full send, getting back into games, get back into games 2-0 down, 3-0 down, and create chances and score goals. And you have got my 4-2-3-1-2, seeing games out, trying to hold off that press, you know, trying to keep the ball in the last 10 minutes when you're struggling a little bit to see games out. You know, it works really well. And that's everything. That is all my tactics. That is going to be the end of the video. We're going to wrap it up there. It's a quick fly through all my tactics. We'll have no gameplay on this occasion just because I wanted to get all my tactics for you all together so you guys can put them on, finish your weekend league with them, and hopefully help you get better records and enjoy the weekend league as much as you can over the next few weeks towards the end of the game until FIFA 21 comes out. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the video. Let me know if you used the tactics. Did they work for you? Did you like them? You know, do you use something similar? Do you have a similar setup? As always, don't forget to like and subscribe as well. The channel's growing really well, so thanks for that support. You guys are insane. Appreciate it. Much love and have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next video.